Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. This is another episode of Hong Kong House of Cards. We find ourselves tonight at the Mint Other, where Nathan Adams is coming to the bar, hang out, and possibly meet some of his fellow Fae.
Doesn't take long for Nathan to meet some of his fellow Fae because uh, you will notice the apparent seven she come up to the bar. He looks like he's had sleep, but he could use more sleep. But he's up and walking around trying to manage his job as best he can with limited sleep. He may have gotten like pretty much 8 hours in 5 days.
Nathan is wearing his very things, so he has his hospital clothes and scarves. He also has a small in the when he comes into the door, he will be asked to things to be taken away from his bedroom so he can remove his eye and not freak anybody out, and then immediately slip on it.
Yeah. You'll actually notice a very recognizable symbol from his old days in New York.
Okay.
He'll recognize a very recognizable symbol from his old days in New York.
Mhm.
Because Riker is actually wearing some of his Luna clothes.
Oh, he would recognize the Pass Luna anyway.
Yeah.
Like, but he'll look at Riker. Like, man, what's happening, Captain?
Hi. Oh, nothing. Just doing rounds for work. How are you doing?
I'm alright. I don't think we've met. I'm Nathan.
Say again.
I don't think we've met. I'm Nathan.
Nice to meet you. I'm Riker.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Uh, Actually, you kind of have reminded me about something. Do you need work?
Oh, always need work.
Uh, how big of a contract work do you want? Because I have a whole lot of answers that could use some blacksmith work for their weapons and armor.
I'm okay with the career uh, we'll take trial for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You can play it depending on the market, but I
All
can probably
right.
for you.
Well, that's not all. I'm actually your uh, top dollar one projects would be for me and my cousin for the uh, the Beltane tournaments.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can probably figure something out for you. What exactly did you have in mind?
I'm actually pretty getting self-trained in knife fighting. My cousin works better with hammers.
Okay. Um, yeah, I can probably figure out something. Well, something. So you want a knife, as in with the hammer?
Yeah,
Okay.
and more than likely some armor and some jousting gear because he's actually looking into participating in the jousting tournament.
Gotcha. So you probably need a lance too, if you can get a
Yeah.
Rounds of depth sounds good. Um, mhm.
Also, Ben, I also want to ask, how are you doing with the recent events going on?
What do you mean?
The nightmares?
Oh, the nightmares.
Yeah.
I, I've always had them. I've had them for a while now, so it's not exactly anything new.
Oh, well, the ones that are hitting everybody in the city is due to the fact that uh, the bitch and her minions and this new player named Void are attacking the very spirit of the city itself.
That seems like some pretty bad news.
Yeah, and the spirit is actually freaking out.
I would be too. Well, I've heard about what's she's not exactly the.
Um, Tiger, could you roll perception alertness for Nathan?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I want to cover everybody. All right. You feel something trickling down from your ear.
I feel kind of kind of. What the hell?
It's squishy. You pull your finger away to look at it.
Yeah,
It's blood.
let's just look down at it. Look up at it. Here.
Riker, oh, that's the thing. He reaches over the bar and grabs a napkin and gives it to you.
Look at it kind of like grabbing it.
Uh, yeah, somebody tried to do a massive possession.
Mess of what now? Sorry.
Possession.
Oh.
And apparently yours finally got rejected.
Is that
Yeah,
the Void fellow you were talking about?
yeah, it's from the new guy. Judging from what I've pieced together from listening to my son screaming at the top of his lungs from these nightmares.
Mm. Yeah, that kind of terrifying. I'd say I've often seen let's get off that topic. It's a little too for the business. So,
Yeah.
leave, doesn't need to feel land.
Yep. Uh, I'll pay you both in regular money and draws.
Sounds good.
Most of my changeling staff is wanting draws anyway.
What kind of armor exactly were you looking at? Was it chainmail or
I would prefer sheet plate, but with knife fighting, I'm wanting more flexibility.
right? Well, she plays really pretty good.
Yeah.
Which kind of the armors. Yeah, I'm sure you can handle it if you want to club, but just warning you.
It's alright. I'm kind of used to working with knockers.
Well, I think you'll find it more pleasant than most. You know, I don't try to keep it pretty easy for your life.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will figure out the first anyway, let you know.
Alright.
Could I get your number? I will just like message it to you right now.
Sure. I'll pass you along my cousin's number, but I don't know how often he's on in the Grey World.
Okay. Yeah.
He's one of the Fianna, the Wolf Prodigals, and he's sometimes in the Dreaming, sometimes here, sometimes in the Spirit World.
I bet Nathan has to roll some shifter lore. And yes, he does have that. I'm gonna say if it's a shifter and not like generalized degree, it'd probably be dip 8. Does that sound fair to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming Scholar is an applicable spell for this.
Yes.
Right. He has no idea what the fuck a Fianna is. He well, it should have been a -1 anyway, regardless. Didn't get it.
Yeah. He notices the confused look on your face.
Yeah.
He's a werewolf that's mixed. Has a mixed heritage with our with changelings.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
it's all right.
werewolves before. Little, little on edge, but yeah, decent players, I guess.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. When you meet him, if you cross paths with him, like I said, he's been hopping back and forth from here to the Dreaming to the Spirit World, blah blah blah.
Gotcha.
9 times out of 10, if he's here, you'll probably see him here at the bar.
Yeah, go find get it, figured out. Hmm. And at that,
Probably
out of character question, even though you were able to,
come close to the mic, man.
what?
You sounded really distant,
Even though you were not there at all,
come close to the mic again on the last part.
did Riker attend the Parliament meeting that recently occurred? I know you weren't there like in person, but
I'm gonna say yes because he's the would be the main representative for Ilunid.
okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and switch my overlay over right here. So I'm going storyteller on your eyes. You will notice Baron Corbin walking in, and Nathan will look at him, and he will roll his natural lore. And he'll just be like, "Oh, that's not the way." And Corbin will walk up to you, smile, and then by a smile, you'll see his golem sitting outside in the dreaming, not coming in because he won't really fit in through the door.
Yeah.
His golem, for those unaware, is a giant gold statue of Andre the Giant that is moving around. Aptly named Andre. And Corbin,
Yeah.
it's just the man I wanted to
Riker will immediately bow.
So,
Riker will immediately bow and say, Baron Corbin, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. I had a little proposition for you if you got some time.
I got some time now. I just finished with the business meeting for right now.
Could we speak in private? And they'll kind of give a side eye to Nathan.
All right. We can go to my office.
I'd very much appreciate it, sir.
Would Baron Corbin roll his perception awareness, keening?
Perception, let me pull up his sheet. I forgot to mention, he will also be followed by a very nervous looking Boggin. Who's
The Boggin probably is having a nervous breakdown because he feels somebody looking our way.
pretty much. Now that Boggin goes,
You don't see it, but I'm going to say the Boggin in his nervous state sees a particular she-looking chimera looking over at the gathering at the bar and just look away and go back to what she was doing. Oddly enough, everybody else acts like she doesn't. They don't see her or just pay her no mind. Neither does Riker.
okay.
Riker will lead the Baron in his cage over into his office.
Okay. If we get in, Corbin will put out a chair for his page, he'll hop into the seat, another folder on my apologies, this is my role.
Quite all right.
Erwin will look at you and is like, nice to meet you, sir. I'm Erwin. Corbin will give him a glare and he'll just kind of pipe down again.
Riker will hold out his hand and say likewise. So Baron, what would you like to talk to me about?
Well, I'm unaware if you have sworn an oath of fealty since, God rest her soul, the Duchess died, but again, wanted to maybe consider signing in with me.
And with this, Riker will work his glamour, and because this one he's is going to throw his Iluna paranoia into play and burning a glamour.
Okay. What are you doing exactly?
Chicanery.
Okay.
For the room, and he's got 3 successes.
So you're using fuddle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're good for a little bit.
Well, I had business dealings with the Duchess, but we didn't formalize anything until a few days before her murder. But I'm looking to have another liege lord in the interim until my own promotions set in.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me tell you something. You've done pretty well for yourself here at this bar. I can see that. I've heard about recent events where the bar got a bit damaged, shall we say. You managed to bounce back like there's nothing. And I respect that. That shows some good marketing skills, some deep business sense. And you remind me of myself when I was a younger little marketer. So here's the deal. I'm gonna be upfront with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tax a bit higher than your average parent. I do. But let me tell you why. You pay for what you get. Pay a little extra, get a little better. Pay a little lower, product's not that great. You got those knights out there, and I'm sure they do a fantastic job, don't get me wrong. A little extra security never helps, and a bit more security you don't have to pay for. You're already paying for it. You're paying me. You know what I'm saying?
What's your role for the Baron's perception empathy?
Is desires an applicable spec?
I would say no, because this is less desire, more evil thought.
Okay.
But
Two
it
successes.
really works with 2 successes. The Baron notices a very sly grin dawn on the She's face when he says security he doesn't have to pay for.
So, mine, your grand.
So what kind of taxes would I be what kind of price of taxes am I going to be expecting from you?
I tax 25% of your earnings. Yeah, you will get whatever profits you make. Yes, I'll take that 25%. Everything else goes to you. You don't have to pay for your protection, for your pay protection, I should say. If you have anyone else hired on, I remember you had that bear fella. That would be on you still, but I could definitely throw a bit more your way to assist with that. I got a very decent fiction agency myself. Perhaps you may have heard it. It's run by my golem out there, Andre.
As far as protection and maintenance is concerned, that was I was going to talk with the knocker that I was talking to earlier about that a little bit later. Uh, but a little bit extra wouldn't hurt, considering we're in enemy territory, so to speak, with a two-pronged war on different fronts.
The electric protection doesn't hurt. Given his mouse and given other things about him, I can tell you. He's a good boy. He's job well. He ain't ring or nothing. It's gonna be a little expensive. Like I said, the price you get for good looks.
Well, you gotta spend money to make money, don't you?
Exactly, my friend. Exactly. You're the first one that I've spoken to in the city that understands that.
I'm gonna roll perception empathy just to get a read on Baron. Just make sure he is not trying to pull a fast one.
Right.
And that's 3 successes.
Everything he's telling you is completely true. Except for having Nathan. You kind of get the feeling that he hasn't really dealt with Nathan. Maybe they talked once or twice, but it's not like they have no exactly like business partners or anything.
Okay.
But he's telling you the truth on his tax rate. He's telling you the truth when he says he'll help you out with, paying for some of your extra security and giving you your own security and stuff.
Well, he goes, well, I'm greatly considering your offer, and if I sign with you, you can probably hold off on the security, at least not in full force, as of yet, because one front actually is on the same page as we are with the other front, and they've backed off of us.
Understand.
Uh,
I will point out. Actually, let me before I set my phone. Let me set my phone. Sorry. Uh, okay. Um, I will point out the guards at the front. I believe one of them is Gun, correct?
which one?
He is freelance as well, is he not?
Um, Out of character say again which one you were meaning.
Sirloin of Beef.
Actually, he is hired on from uh, as a on permanent basis after his Duchess is murdered.
Right, but he's a freelance in that. Like he's not sworn an oath of fealty to anybody.
Not as that I know of as of yet.
That's what I know.
Ah,
Uh, with Robin, I could probably talk him along with me too. That'd be a little less money that you owe him, but more in your own pockets.
um. Well, you said you remind me a lot of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I take some time to and mull your offer over?
Of course.
Uh, see, see about if any of the other barons and uh, I don't out of character. I don't know the female version of a baron's
Baroness.
name.
Baroness.
Uh, okay, or baronesses or dukes have come forward yet. Uh, I hope you don't mind if appreciate their offer before I make a decision.
I understand completely. You just let me know. He'll reach into his suit pocket and pull out a card. Um, slide it over. It's like eggshell on white, or eggshell white rather, with raised black lettering that says Baron Theodore Corbin, and it has his contact information.
He'll take it and pocket it, and he'll nod, and he will give the Baron his.
I appreciate your time, Mr. Locke. You just let me know, mull it over,
I will.
and we will be talking later. I assume, and he'll just smile that $1 million smile again. He and Erwin get up and walk out of the room.
And Riker is gonna wait until he the door completely closes and he's a few steps out of the hall, and he'll visibly shudder because he feels like he just was at a used car lot. Uh,
All right. So, is there anything else we need to get done?
um, he will actually he will hold. what he needs the rest of what he needs to talk to with Nathan later.
Okay.
But he will come back out and just go back to managing the bar.
Okay. We can go ahead and end it there. Thank
Yeah.
you, players. Thank you. Well, we didn't have any watchers, but thank you, future watchers who will be watching this later for watching. Yes. And everybody have a wonderful day or evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you happen to be. It's been another episode of Hong Kong House of Cards.